Hello everybody. Now in this video we are going to understand experimental verification of Ohm's law. First we take a conductor like nichrome wire and connect it to the circuit containing voltmeter and ammeter. When we supply current, we measure potential difference with the help of voltmeter and electric current with ammeter. Then we calculate ratio of potential difference, that is voltage and current. तो ये सारा एक्सपेरिमेंट आप अपने फिजिक्स लैब के अंदर देखेंगे। जब आप स्कूल ज्वाइन करने के बाद लैब में जाएंगे तो देयर विल बी अ अरेंजमेंट ऑफ सम इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स। आफ्टर अरेंजिंग देम एंड एट द टाइम ऑफ टेकिंग रीडिंग, after taking first reading, you will increase the amount of current and measure the readings 4 to 5 times again as you have done above and calculate the ratio. We find there that the ratio of V and I remains constant. जो भी आप 4 या 5 रीडिंग्स लेंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि जैसे ही V और I का रेशियो आप निकालेंगे तो वो अप्रोक्सीमेट सेम है, कांस्टेंट है, उसमें कोई चेंज ही नहीं आ रहा है। तो हेंस अकॉर्डिंग टू ओम्स लॉ, ratio of potential difference and current remains the same is verified. तो इस तरह से जब आप 4-5 रीडिंग्स लेकर ये शो कर देंगे कि ये कांस्टेंट वैल्यू हमारे पास आ रही है, तो इसी से आपका ओम्स लॉ वेरीफाई हो जाएगा। नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड just go through the diagram which is showing how you have to arrange the instruments in your laboratory. Now look here. This is the circuit arrangement for verification of Ohm's law. Here you will find that in this circuit we have arranged an ammeter which is in series with resistance, a voltmeter which is in the parallel combination of the resistance. We have also introduced here a battery, a key and a rheostat. Rheostat is an instrument which is used to increase or decrease the value of current. In detail, you will find the theory in next or the higher classes. So this is the circuit arrangement for verification of Ohm's law. In this way, you have to arrange all the instruments and start your practical in your physics lab. Now, as we have seen in previous slide, the circuit of arrangement for verification of Ohm's law. After taking the readings, what we have to do, we will understand the same in this example. Here in this example, the values of current which is flowing through a conductor for corresponding values of potential difference are given. So we have noted there 5 readings of potential difference and current. The different readings are showing here in the table below. By using these readings, you have to plot a graph between potential difference and current. तो आपको अब इन रीडिंग्स की हेल्प से एक ग्राफ बनाना है पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस और करंट के बीच। Now look at this table. In this table, you find the calculations which is done. Here we find the ratio of V and I, and the ratio of V and I is known as resistance. So in all the 5 readings, after calculation, you will find that the value of resistance will be same in all cases, that is 25 ohms. Okay. Now put these values on the graph. On x-axis, you have to put the value of current, and on y-axis, there is the value of potential difference, or we can say volts. And just plot the graph by using these values. You will see that there is a straight line after getting all the points on a graph. Now in this video, you will understand this laws, this verification very easily. In simple words, Ohm's law gives relation between I, V and R, that is current, potential difference and resistance in the circuit. It shows that current is proportional to potential difference and inversely proportional to the resistance. Now, what is the meaning of proportional and inversely proportional? I think all of you know very well. I will tell you again. Proportional means as current increases, potential difference increases. and inversely proportional. If current increases, then resistance decreases. If resistance increase, then current will decrease. In potential difference between 2 points is more, then current flowing will be more. अगर दो पॉइंट्स के बीच में पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ज्यादा होगा तो करंट का फ्लो ज्यादा माना जाएगा. एंड इफ द रेजिस्टेंस इज मोर, द करंट flowing through it will be lesser. Here, as we assume that all the other factors are constant. Now, here is an experimental setup to understand Ohm's law verification in a better or easy way. We use here a nichrome wire, a voltmeter, a meter, and cells. First, we use only one cell in the circuit as the source. Nichrome wire is used as resistance, ammeter in series, voltmeter in parallel, and a plug key is there. When we close the plug key and note down some readings in ammeter and voltmeter, so let the current and potential difference be I1 and V1. In second case, we connect two cells. फर्स्ट में हमने एक बैटरी ली थी, एक सेल लिया था सॉरी, और सेकंड के अंदर हम दो सेल्स यूज में ले रहे हैं इन द सर्किट एंड नोट रीडिंग्स. अब हम रीडिंग्स नोट करेंगे एंड डू द सेम फॉर थर्ड केस बाय यूजिंग थ्री सेल्स. थर्ड केस में हम तीन सेल्स काम में लेंगे. तो इट विल बी नोटिस्ड दैट एज द नंबर ऑफ सेल्स इंक्रीजेस द आई एंड वी इंक्रीजेस. करंट और पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस की वैल्यू भी इंक्रीज होती जाएगी. नाउ वी फाइंड द रेशियो ऑफ पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस एंड करंट इन ईच केस and find that the ratio is approximately equal. सभी का रेशियो एक जैसा आ रहा है. So it shows that potential difference is proportional to I. जैसे जैसे potential difference increase होगा करंट की वैल्यू भी इंक्रीज होगी, which is given by George Simon Ohm. ये George Simon Ohm ने दिया था and this is the Ohm's law. If V is proportional to I, that means V upon I equals to constant, and that constant is known as resistance R. This is the resistance R.